Good morning, Rebels, and welcome back to my life. I kind of have a lot of personal stuff happening right now, which is why I haven't vlogged this week, but today I had some breathing room and I wanted to share with you my experience at Comikaze last weekend. As with most conventions, the day started with waiting in a line that stretched for eternity, and then the line moved inside where it turned into more of a shapeless mass of humanity. Outside the convention center, I met a rebel named Jason Emilio, who was like super cool, and I gave him a copy of Midrealm, so that was awesome. Inside Comikaze, we found, well, comics, of course. Comics and t-shirts and displays and memorabilia and merchandise and everything any geeky fanboy could dream of. I was in heaven. One thing I loved about Comikaze was how much you were allowed to touch. Vendors at every stall encouraged you to pick up and mess around with stuff, even really expensive stuff. And some of that stuff was really expensive. They had life-sized replicas of Wall-E and Eve and R2-D2 that you could actually buy. Yes, for $3,000, you can have your own robotic R2-D2 to roll around your home. But one of the biggest and best parts of Comikaze is the artists who go there to show off their work. I was blown away by these guys. I mean, all of them. It's so incredible to see all these people motivated by amazing works of art who then go on to create amazing works of art themselves. I mean, are these paintings any less awesome because they happen to be based on famous movies or franchises? I've never been able to draw or paint, and so I've always been awed by those who can. The years of practice and dedication it takes to create such amazing lifelike figures, or cartoonish and funny ones. When you're looking at a work of art, you're not just looking at paper and ink, you're looking at hours of painstaking, detailed work, backed up by years or decades of constant practice to hone their skills. And of course, that is also very much the case with the cosplayers. Comikaze attracts some of the best cosplayers in the world, even some who do it professionally. But there's others too, fans who just put together their own creative costumes and strut their stuff. And when you meet someone who's wearing the costume of one of your favorite comic book or movie characters, there's sort of an instant bond. You know right off the bat that you both enjoy the same thing, and that goes a long way toward letting you start a conversation based on shared interests, which of course is the best kind of conversation there is. It also prompts you to speak to people when you might otherwise walk by, and that's one of the best things about conventions, and the reason I think everyone should go if they can. Meeting new people, making new friends, and discovering other people who share your hobbies, whether that's comics or video games or movies. It's also the only place where you can have your favorite fantasy characters in the same room as your favorite comic book and sci-fi creations, which is its own breed of awesome. So whether they're professionals like Macy Rose here, or just superfans with simple orange jumpsuits, they deserve huge respect for their dedication. Two of the awesome people I met at the convention were Scott Baker and Morgan Lariah. They're kickstarting their first feature film together, a sci-fi horror film called The Fifth Passenger. I got to hang out with them a lot over the convention, and I think their project is going to kick major ass. There's just over a day left in the Kickstarter campaign, so click through the link in the description below and toss them a couple of bucks if you can. They're good people. That's it for this video on Comikaze. I'll show you some more tomorrow if I can. Until then, Rebels, thanks for watching. Bye.